For centuries, the story of Atlantis has been little more than a myth, a fable told by Plato to teach a lesson about the dangers of pride and power. But what if the myth was actually a memory? For the last 8 years, one researcher has dedicated his life to that very question, and now, off the coast of Spain, he believes he's found the answer. After a long and difficult investigation, his team has revealed what they claim is the impossible. Sonar scans showing massive concentric walls and sculpted canals with what looks like a central temple, all buried under the sea. The team argues the evidence points to an ancient city that seems to match Plato's description, a city that may have been erased from history in a single catastrophic event. The story starts more than 2,400 years ago with the Greek philosopher Plato. In two of his dialogues, he described a magnificent island nation with immense power and wealth. He called it Atlantis, and he said it was located just beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the ancient name for the Strait of Gibraltar. But Plato didn't just give a location, he gave a detailed blueprint. He wrote about a capital city designed with concentric rings of land and water, all connected by enormous canals. In the very center, a grand temple stood in honor of Poseidon, the god of the sea. But according to the legend, the Atlanteans' pride led to their doom. In what Plato called a single day and night of misfortune, the entire island was swallowed by the ocean, vanishing around 11,600 years ago. For most historians, the story has always been a cautionary tale, but for a few, it was a treasure map. And the biggest clue on that map pointed directly to the Atlantic, right outside the ancient port of Gades, known today as Cadiz, Spain. This is where researcher Michael Donnellan enters the picture. Convinced that Plato's account was more history than myth, he and his team launched an ambitious 8-year search of the Spanish coast, using advanced sonar and LiDAR technology to digitally map the seafloor. They looked for anything that matched Plato's legendary city. What their scans revealed was stunning. The images appeared to show long, linear structures forming a series of huge concentric walls, some reported to be over 20 feet high. Donnellan argues the arrangement is far too orderly to be natural. During more than 20 dives into the murky water, his team claims they came face to face with what they describe as cut and carefully stacked stones, forming walls with sharp right angles and flat surfaces. Between these rings, they've identified what they interpret as carved canals. And at the heart of the formation, they detected a rectangular ruin, a feature Donnellan believes is the temple of Poseidon from Plato's story. He insists it all lines up with Plato's account. The evidence is intriguing, and it challenges what we thought we knew about the ancient world. If you want to follow this incredible story as it unfolds, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future updates. Finding the site was only part of the puzzle. The other part was figuring out how it was destroyed. Plato's story is defined by its catastrophic ending, and the site off the coast of Cadiz tells a similar tale. Donnellan's team believes their scans and dives have documented immense destruction. The outermost wall appears to show evidence of catastrophic damage, as if it was hit by an incredible force. The inner walls seem to have been violently pushed apart, some split completely in two. Across the site, the team found huge rectangular stones, some the size of a small car, that looked like they were thrown from their original spots. This interpretation of sudden, overwhelming destruction seems to align with Plato's words, in a day and a night of earthquakes and floods. Some researchers speculate the cause may have been a massive tsunami, possibly linked to the global climate shifts of the Younger Dryas period, which ended around the same time Atlantis was said to have disappeared. So, is this it? Is this Plato's lost city of Atlantis? The mainstream scientific community remains highly skeptical, and for good reason. These findings were presented at an alternative history conference and have not been published in peer-reviewed scientific journals. Without definitive artifacts like tools, pottery, or inscriptions, a direct link to the civilization Plato described simply can't be proven. Even Donnellan is careful, suggesting we should first speak of a great ancient Atlantic culture to allow the evidence to be considered on its own terms. It's a way to open a door on a conversation that has long been shut. But the structures on the seafloor are there. The concentric rings, the channels, and the signs of a cataclysm demand an explanation. If this isn't Atlantis, then what is it? Could it be the footprint of another advanced civilization, one lost to the sea? Whatever the answer turns out to be, the claims from off the coast of Spain have reopened one of history's most tantalizing mysteries, forcing us to wonder what else might be hiding in the depths, waiting to rewrite everything we know. If you're fascinated by history, mysteries, ancient civilizations, and the hidden secrets of our world, explore my channel. I share captivating short videos that uncover the past, reveal untold stories, and ignite your curiosity about the wonders of humanity.